Okay. I dragged your token. Are you still unable to see?
Yeah.
Go ahead and drag your token to where I'm indicating.
Now I can see. Yeah, it's very cramped. I think it's weird that I had to do that.
Should I do the same thing?
Oh,
Or
that token you just dragged away is the one that can see.
The one I just dragged away?
Yeah, and now I'm in the void with that one.
Okay.
Okay.
So I will delete the one that you say you can't see.
Yeah.
Let's see. What was it? Control L? Okay, so you can see. Good.
Yep.
And then you said you can't see?
no, but I haven't tried dragging a token on yet. I can try.
Okay.
Let me see.
If you'll drag your token to where I'm indicating.
Oh, that is very cramped. I'm
Yep.
going
Okay.
to. I'm going to move.
Scoot your token to the space below so I can grab the one that you can't see through.
Okay.
Alright, so we'll delete that, and then you can move your token back. Okay, so let's go ahead and grab... Which one was it? Was it this one? No, although I can do that. So that... You are being held in one of those. Hooray. Let's see. Was it this one? It was not. Then was it this one? Yes. Okay. Captured by the drow. You wouldn't wish this fate upon anyone, yet here you are, locked in a dark cave, the cold, heavy weight of metal tight around your throat and wrists. But you are not alone. Other prisoners are trapped in here with you, in an underground outpost far from the light of the sun. Your captors include a cruel drow priestess who calls herself Mistress Ilvara of House Mizrim. Over the past several days, you've met her several times, robed in silken garments and flanked by two male drow, one of whom has a mass of scars along one side of his face and neck. Mistress Ilvara likes to impress her will with scourge in hand and remind you that your life now belongs to her. Accept your fate, learn to obey, and you may survive. Her words echo in your memory, even as you plot your escape. And then I need... Is it this one? Yes and no? That one's going to be important in a minute.
Do I need this player art handout still on screen, or can I just X out of it?
No, you can close it.
Okay.
Alright. This is this one. Oh, there it is. Okay. So in here are a bunch of other slaves that are refusing to cooperate. Gee, I wonder why. It's at this point that you can introduce yourselves to them and each other if you wanted to. You could also attempt to... oh yeah, I forgot about you. You can attempt to scrounge up some useful items to attempt to get out of here. Stuff like that.
Okay. Amongst the many odd creatures you see in here, you see probably standing out, even amongst all these oddities, a very large bugbear, who you see is sort of fiddling with his pockets, while also sort of scanning the room. Very fidgety character, and I can't. If you could shift Z for me, boss, and you will see. Thank you. He seems very kind, but very fidgety as well. definitely out of place right now. And I would like to try to look around for any, anything loose on the ground that might be, rudimentary tool or anything. Yeah, he's thinking with his. He is a locksmith by trade, so he's a very tinkery type person. So he's looking around for anything he might be used to try to maybe unlock this cell or create a distraction, some sort of diversion, anything.
So this particular gentleman introduces himself as Prince Darendith. He appears to be a Quaggoth, but he claims to be a former elven prince that was cursed by them to turn into a Quaggoth.
Insight.
Sure.
Is he lying about that?
As far as you can tell, that he sincerely believes he was an elven prince. He doesn't look or sound like an elven prince anymore, but
Can I
then
detect-
again, Quaggoths are different.
Can I detect magic him?
Let's see. Yeah,
doesn't-
sure.
It doesn't require a roll component. A material component, and it's a ritual. So.
I kind of feel like
Mm-hmm.
like we could just speak to him and Elvish.
Well,
That's what I was thinking.
he's saying.
By the way, he's speaking in Elvish.
Oh,
So
okay.
only those who speak Elvish can actually understand him.
Can't even remember what I speak.
Common.
Common, Draconic, and Undercommon. Nope, I don't
Common.
understand them.
Yeah. Tibble would definitely hear him, and he would detect magicum to confirm for himself. Do I sense some kind of transfiguration or illusion magic on or anything?
Let's see.
Sorry, transmutation.
No, you detect magic on him, but you do not detect transmutation magic.
What kind of magic then?
Let's see. What is it? Evocation? I think it's evocation. Give me just a second.
That's
Enchantment.
Oh, yeah, that would make sense. That would go along with line. That would go in line with what he was saying. Then, yeah. Tibble would greet other people in whether they're technically the quote unquote new party members or just the other people in the cell, and try to keep their spirits up because he's generally an outgoing and friendly person. If he actually does discover that Bumbles is a locksmith, he would mention his own blacksmithing and masonry skills.
He has not mentioned it out loud yet.
Okay.
However, you do probably, since you cast detect magic to check on the Quaggoth, you do notice he's fiddling around because you do see some somatic components happening, and you maybe even hear some mumbles from Bumbles, and you instantly would feel that conjuration magic appear kind of close to you. Actually, it would be probably right around here-ish, but so you would realize very quickly he's capable of something, but what that is, not at the moment. He's not talking really to anybody yet. He's more of just sort of being quiet. And
You said you were investigating for useful stuff, right?
yeah, if that's okay.
Alright.
I was waiting.
Go
for you
ahead
to say I
and give
could.
me investigation +3.
I guess it's +3. Okay, I'm just gonna add 3 to this roll.
It's because you've been in here for 3 days, so you've had 3 days of investigating.
So
To do.
25 total.
Nice.
Good start, good
so
start.
if that's the case, you find I need 25. You find what appears to be a flint shard large enough to be used as a dagger.
Okay.
And you find it under what appears to be a skeleton lying at your feet.
Ew.
Lovely. So for item purposes, would this be considered a
Oh
dagger?
yeah, by the
or
way,
we
there's
can-
a skeleton lying at your feet.
Yeah. He's trying to ignore that. But for item purposes, is it considered a dagger, an unarmed, or a improvised weapon?
It would be considered a dagger for the purposes of determining damage.
Cool. Good to know. Thank you.
If anybody else wanted to search, you could do that as well.
I think while all this is happening, Zalvira is just kind of like leaning against a wall. She's whistling because she doesn't have her flute, which is very sad. But when she notices Bumbles, get that whatever the hell it was out of the skeleton, she'll look at the skeleton and then tell you its age, the sex, how it might have died, all that stuff.
Ah, because you're using identify?
No, she's just
Oh.
very familiar with murdering people. If you
You know what? That's fair.
What kind of bard are you?
uh
The mercenary kind.
The kind that's very adept at telling skeletons. So when you do that, the skeleton looks at you.
what?
Well,
You know, you got some of that correct. Although it's been so long, I don't really remember myself.
Okay.
And it's at this point that everybody else in the cell kind of starts freaking out. Because, there's a goddamn talking skeleton in the cell. A skeleton, if you will.
What's it? Oh my gosh.
God damn it.
Which you can't see right now because he is literally below you. But he is there.
is there a light source in this cell, or can I just not see anything?
There are torches outside, but they're so dim as to be near useless anyway. In
So
fact,
I'm-
that's how it is in the majority of it. If you want, I could just grant you dark vision so you can see what's going on.
I think it's funnier that I only hear what's going on. Like somebody talked to us. I don't even know it was a skeleton because I can't see that it's a skeleton.
I'm just gonna do that. That way you can at least have some idea of what's going on.
Because I can see on my screen I can see everything, but I assume my character. I assume
Yes,
Kenneth
you're-
cannot see anything.
Yes, your character is unable to actually see anything.
Can we do some investigation checks for well, actually, give me 1 second.
Yeah,
Can I do a-
absolutely.
Can I do a perception instead of investigation?
Actually, that's a good question. Can I do that too?
Sure.
I'm not gonna bother because
It does say perception or
He's
investigation.
too busy making new friends rather than looking around.
Yeah,
That's fair.
seeing Bumble find something on the floor.
By the way, don't
Bumble's
forget you're adding
find
plus
something.
3 to this.
Oh, okay.
Because
That's
we've been here for
23. Does
3
that change
days.
anything?
oh no, Simon fell over.
24.
Yeah, no, even at 11, I don't think 11 is going to be much. So yeah, he's just making points.
So with an 11, Hibble manages to find a single gold coin. With let's see, what do you got? 23, you managed to find a rusty iron bar that could be used as a club. So for
Oh,
all intents and purposes, Zelvire has a metal club,
a strength-based weapon?
a strength-based weapon.
That's depressing. Okay.
A little
It's like,
bit.
anyone who uses strength, you're right.
Quite literally.
Matt, you unfortunately, Rathorn also only finds a rusty iron club
Better than
or
nothing
iron
else.
bar that can be used as a club. You know what I mean.
Mhm.
Oh man, I hope we don't get into battle or ACs or Dookie right now.
16
I know. I have 10.
plus. Wait.
Same. I only
think
have 10
technically
currency.
10.
is
Does
everyone.
Bumbles have magic?
He does.
He has his mage hand, remember?
Yeah. He's an
Oh,
arcane trickster,
okay.
So that's why he did.
After you pick up the shard,
Mhm.
your mage hand disappears.
Huh.
Oh, snickerdoodles.
Detect
You know, I
magic will
really must
persist.
thank
Is
you
it-
for
it-
picking up that that shard. I'm not sure what was in it, but when they threw it on me, I stopped moving.
Oh, poor guy. Do you need a hug?
I guess.
I would, but unfortunately, there's not much left to hug.
It's okay. I hug all things dead.
In any event, does anybody else want to get out of here as much as I do? I've been stuck in here for years, unable to move because of that little shard.
I mean, we could just leave anytime we want.
So
Someone strong enough to break those bars?
We don't need
When
to
my-
break the bars.
Mage Hand disappears. He's never had that happen ever since he learned how to do that. Can I make like an Arcana check to try to figure out what's
Absolutely.
going on?
Can I make an insight check for it? Because the skeleton halfway explained the reasoning.
Yeah, absolutely.
So it's a 10.
So,
would,
you've never had something like that happen, but you kind of realize when you made contact with that shard, your mage hand disappeared, so there's a good chance that that shard just removes magical effects. At least temporarily, because as soon as the shard was removed, he became animate again.
Okay.
So if you put the shard down and recast Mage Hand, because it's a cantrip, you could do a little experimentation to figure out that
he would,
the shard coming into contact cancels out a spell.
yeah, he would easily do that. It would like instantly, just to try to see, because he's that inquisitive of a person. So okay, cool.
Can we just like use magic on the door?
What kind of magic does Zell have that has no material components?
Let me read something real quick. Let me look right there, That one spell right there.
There are many spells that don't have material components.
Oh, I know. I made sure to pick those to be prepared.
Wait, hold
Now
on,
that I
wait,
can
wait.
move, maybe I can help. I happen
Does
to
it-
have a skeleton key.
Oh, really? Or were you making a joke?
I think Tibble has enough wisdom to get the joke. He like half smiles at it, and he just realizes the situation is that dire, so he doesn't acknowledge the joke part, but he just latches on to how good of news that is.
So he walks over to the bars and he takes one finger from his left hand with his right hand and just takes it off and starts fiddling with the lock on the door.
I still
Okay.
can't see anything. I don't know what's going on.
So I feel kind of stupid right now, y'all.
I'm
So,
You feel
Yeah.
someone in robes brush past you. They seem really thin. Let's see.
when you said
See-
the component thing, right?
It can't. When a spell says VS and M, it can't have an M, or you can't do it.
Oh, none of my spells have an M. What the hell does M mean?
Material.
M is material.
Which
cast
means you would
spells.
either need the specific material listed in the spell or a focus. If
Okay,
it's
Which
so
would be
then-
your instrument.
So
Yeah.
yeah, I don't have any spells like that. That's what I was confused about. We're good. Okay.
Bards
Yeah.
are mostly vocal.
Yeah. Can we just
So.
blast the door open?
Yep.
He just opened it.
No need.
Yep.
My
Your new
character's even
skeletal
walking it.
friend managed to pick the lock using his finger,
Well, you're very useful.
and then he reattaches it.
Ooh.
Well, I don't know about you, but I feel like getting out of. Oh dear. As you hear some shouting in Undercommon and some angry footsteps. Go ahead and roll initiative.
Oh no.
I-
That was
I
fast.
have no clue.
I
what
can't
they're
see
saying.
anything. I have to roll initiative.
Yep.
Sorry, bud.
So you can still fight while you are blind. The downside is you roll with disadvantage.
Oh, cool. Great start. Great start.
Damn.
4.16.
I have
I'm-
my Ducks tiebreaker on. Which, by the way, if you want me to turn that off, I can. I don't
Go ahead and turn it off. The way I do it is if more than one character shares an initiative, you guys get to choose.
Yeah,
Like, I
yeah,
feel
that's
like I should go. I feel like me going first or you going first would be better right now. That kind
Okay.
of thing.
fair enough.
Unfortunately, a nat one means you're skipping this round.
Yeah, which actually kind of fits in with he's still fiddling and trying to figure out the shards.
And probably
so he doesn't
behind a
even
whole
notice.
crowd of people trying to get the hell out.
Yeah.
Here's the fun.
Um,
I'm not gonna bring it up, but bugbears are fun. They can squeeze through a lot of things. So
they're kind of like cats.
kinda, yeah.
Because I don't know
So
if you know
that's
this,
not an
but cats
issue.
are liquids.
Yeah,
Um,
basically.
All right.
Next.
So, initiative. Oh, yeah, they were prepared for this. Okay, so it looks like top of the order is them, followed by where are your initiatives? There you go. Zalvire, Kenneth, your skeleton friend, Matt, Tibble, the other NPCs in here, and then Bumbles will be bringing up the rear. Alrighty then. So they are first. What did you guys have?
I'm excited to watch these prisoners die.
Jeez.
Why?
No, not us.
I didn't say us. I asked why you're excited.
Because it's been a while since we've done anything.
All right.
Wrong with you?
So one of these guys is going to run up and draw his short sword and start attacking your skeleton friend, while the other one is going to shoot your skeleton friend from way back. So let's see. Oh, okay, that's pittance. That hits, and the crossbow bolt misses. All right. So the short sword hit. Ha! You're going to have to do better than that. It looks like it did almost no damage, although it did ruin his robes, and he is mildly upset at that. So Zalvire, you're up.
Cool beans. I'm assuming she can't just like switch places with someone.
I mean,
So I didn't use these top 4 spaces, but there is enough room for you to stand in them.
What top 4 spaces? Oh, like this?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
Like
I can't
those
see
spaces
anybody
there.
from there. She's just. Oh,
Yeah,
shit.
and that was the reason I didn't use them. This one shouldn't have that problem.
If you want to get up close and personal to short sword wielding.
Just so you can see better, but if you're using range, you technically don't need to worry about it as long as you have line of sight to the token.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, as long as you can see the token, you technically don't have to move.
Boss, I'm realizing I mischose my spells because Character Rancer doesn't acknowledge that Arcane Trickster has to use specific schools. Real quick,
Mm-hmm.
as I'm rechoosing them real quick. Thoughts on barbs? Silvery barbs? It is a magic spell.
I do like silvery barbs, but I know that a lot of people abuse him, so no.
Okay, no worries.
If only because
Yeah,
that once one person starts using it, everybody starts using it, and then it just evolves into a campaign of who gets the last silvery barbs.
Oh, I totally agree. That's
Oh.
why that's totally fine. I'm okay
Yeah.
with that one. Yeah. So okay, double checking. Thank you.
One of my friends is a jerk, so I just kind of added that to my spell list and said, "Fuck you, I'm using it."
Fair.
And he's like, "You know what? I deserve it." All right. Now,
Zalvira's just gonna start whispering shit to that dude over there.
Just gonna start whispering sweet nothings in his ear.
Sure.
Alrighty. So that is a wisdom save. They passed.
Oh man, that's so sad.
I mean.
Yeah, it was half as much on a success, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he takes 4. Boop. Alrighty. So with that, that puts it to Kenneth.
Oh
who
wait,
can't see
hold on.
anything.
Wait a minute,
Oh.
boss. Come on now.
Bonus action. What are you gonna do?
I got a bonus action, man.
All right, what you bonusing then?
I would like to inspire the bones.
How? You have no instrument to play to bardically inspire them.
I can't sing to inspire? That's
I
not
was about to
valid.
say you don't actually need an instrument.
Really?
You just need to be bardic
Your voice should
inspiration.
be your
Yeah, it says
instrument.
words,
As long as
words
they
or
can,
music.
as long as they can see
Huh.
or hear you. It doesn't specify as long as you're playing an instrument.
It's
Okay.
literally why there's that like dance one that they're introducing of like you can do an interpretive dance if they can see you.
Yep. You can dance all up in their face.
What is she singing then?
I don't know. A song.
Yes, give me a song so everybody will
Sing.
know what you're singing. Crazy Train, let's go. All right.
Yes,
So
enjoy the dice.
you inspire the bones.
Yep.
Will that be all?
It will, yes.
All right, Kenneth. You hear fighting immediately adjacent to you, but unfortunately you cannot see.
I can't see anything at all.
You did hear the voice that unlocked the door was immediately to your left.
But if I can't see, I don't think.
You would roll to hit with disadvantage.
Yeah.
So-
Well, no, that needs materials anyway, so I can't do that. I can't see them, and I don't have materials, so I can't use my favorite spell.
Is it Eldritch Blast?
Well, I mean, actually, yeah, that it wasn't Eldritch Blast.
It
was
will
ha-
be.
I mean, I chose Agonizing Blast for a reason. I basically just set up this Warlock the same way I set up my Warlock in Baldur's Gate 3. That's why I didn't choose the whatever the Devil's Sight, I think.
Mm-hmm.
So, I made Eldritch Blast stronger, but I have to be able to see for that one as well.
Yeah.
Well, I guess that one would be disadvantage, right? Because it's a
Mm-hmm.
spell attack. But I was going to hex him, but I can't. I don't have
No.
materials.
Poor guy.
There's actually very few spells that I can use, but it doesn't matter because I can't see anything anyway.
You could try and punch him.
Yes. Not
Oh, you mean with my 8 strength?
Yeah, at that point I would just try disadvantage Eldritch Blast.
Yeah, I'm gonna disadvantage Eldritch Blast. I'm going to look in the direction that I think I heard the voice come and just Eldritch Blast.
All right.
Oh
This is
wait,
gonna...
I need to do I?
One more
I
time.
forgot to. Yeah, I forgot to switch to.
Yep.
Still a good roll.
15 to the disadvantage is pretty solid.
15 with disadvantage is still pretty solid. In fact, I'd say that's a hit.
Nice.
Okay. So then, if I remember correctly, I just click on it in here to roll the damage.
Yeah, just click the word.
Yeah, if you click the word Eldritch Blast, it'll yeet
It won't
5
have
damage at him.
agonizing, but add what's your charisma?
4.
So it's a 18, so
Yeah.
or higher. Okay, so
Nice.
Yeah,
s-
that's
oh.
9.
So 9 in total?
Yep. Looks like it.
You hear an agonizing scream coming from the direction you shot your Eldritch Blast, and bye, Felicia.
Alicia.
You still have access to your movement.
It's a Friday reference.
I'm going to stay still because I can't see shit.
That's fair. Okay, so after your turn is your Skelly friend's turn.
Oh wait.
Are
did
you
I-
having trouble seeing?
Wait, real quick. Did I kill that person?
Yes, you did.
Oh, okay. Dark One's blessing. Sweet.
Fiend.
Yes. What is it? Let me see. Temporary hit points equal to your charisma modifier and your warlock level. So that would be 8.
Plus 8. Nice.
Sweet.
Are you having trouble seeing?
Yes, I'm having a little bit of trouble here.
Dark vision. You are now dark visioned.
Oh, geez, I didn't realize what was actually going on here. This is kind of scary, guys.
I agree. With that, unfortunately, that's everything he can do. So he's going to take a 5-foot step here, so other people can move and get out. And then that's all that he can do. I know it's a little late for introductions, but my name is Viservis, and I think we need to move. Matt, you're up.
I will move outside the door, and then I can see the next one coming up.
You can, and I don't know if you're able to, but there's like a little door peeking out of the shadow here.
Yeah. I was thinking about
So
going
there's that
down
too.
that bridge and either hopefully stopping anybody from coming from there or going through that door to see what's behind it.
All right, so you got your movement.
So I got 25. And I'm gonna wait at the door before just opening it.
Alrighty. You can see that this dude has a hand crossbow.
So he's a bit ranged, but I can't do anything about him.
Yep.
That is true. Is there an active mage hand happening?
If you are currently holding the flint, no. As long as you are holding the flint, any magic you have active is removed.
Okay. If I through the experimenting that I was doing, would I know if I like put it on my like pouch or something, or belt or like anything like that?
As long as it is not directly touching your skin,
Okay.
it's fine.
I figured that out. Okay.
Yep, the flint that you picked up was sitting under his hand, so it was touching his hand.
Okay.
But if it was like on his robes, he would have been fine. But once you picked it up from underneath his hand, he was able to move again.
Okay. Cool.
It wasn't touching his skin.
I'd say I'm all skin and bones, but I lost all the skin.
Is that skeleton talking? That's very scary.
Yes. I was the one who cast the dark vision on you so you could see. I would recommend putting it to use.
I didn't even realize you were a skeleton.
Alrighty then. Up next would be Tibble is next, and then all the NPCs.
So Kens can see, and the skeleton is just in range of a hand crossbow using guy that Tibble can't currently see.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, 10 feet to go here. Does it take a full action to pick up and start wielding the short sword that the other guy had?
As part of a movement action.
Okay, I would do that, and then I would head up to here to attack him.
Alrighty then.
Because it's finesse, I can still use strength for it if I want, right?
Yeah. Finesse says you may use dex.
Ooh, I don't have a D6 weapon on me.
I mean, you could just roll the stats normally, like
Yeah,
R1.
I was confirming. Yeah, so with my strength proficiency, it would be a D20 plus 4. 23 to hit.
Man, if only you were a champion fighter. But yeah, no, that definitely hits.
And it's just my strength mod for the damage, right?
Yes.
6 damage to it.
Not bad.
Considering what I'm working with, yeah.
You look like you made a devastating blow against that one. Alrighty then. So up next we have the Prince, which, by the way, now that you can see what appears to be a Quaggoth in, like, right next to you. That guy.
Oh, that's scary.
Let's see. What was yours again? Oh, you got, like, nothing. Really? Okay. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So he's going to move there, and then he's going to attack the drow. Just savagely tearing into him. Oh, God. Actually, though.
What was that, claws, or what does he have?
Yeah. Yeah, no, he starts clawing into him. He does mean things with claws.
And that's the self-claimed Elven Prince.
Yep.
Self-claimed.
He rips this dude's arms off and then beats him to death with them.
Tibble would see that, and he's not like he's shocked by the gore of it or anything, but they're in a very desperate situation, so he just says in Elvish, "Impressive."
Thank you. I don't know what came over me. In any event, shall we hurry on? I don't want to be caught around here when reinforcements show up. The rest of them currently don't move very much. Also, there's this little dude. Oh my god, this is probably my favorite out of all of the prisoners.
Who or
I like
what is
that one.
that?
Is that just a rock?
His name is Stoot.
Is that somebody's pet rock?
No, it is a myconid.
Can we take him?
Yeah. If you don't, he's only got a 10-foot movement, so he ain't moving very far, very
Okay, well,
fast.
Zelvira picks him up and holds him.
Okie doke. He is a tiny bean.
Give me control over his token. He's mine now.
Unfortunately, I can't do that, if only because it would link all myconids to you.
Oh.
That's weird.
So I will move him when I remember to bring him with you, but yeah.
I'm guessing the other NPCs just heard shit going on outside, but they don't know what good or bad things happen, so just staying put.
Basically, meanwhile, unfortunately, Bumbles is unable to act this round, so you'll have to wait until next round. With that said, top of the order.
I had a feeling somebody might be in here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it is the enemy turn.
It is the enemy turn. And that is one attack against you because the other two can't reach you.
You know what? This worked out just fine.
What was your AC again? Because you don't currently have your armor.
Which it's... How do you calculate that again?
10 plus
It-
dex.
Yeah, it's 10
Okay.
plus dex.
So 13.
Including negatives.
Hey, mine's just a flat 10, so it's really easy to figure out.
Yeah. So yours is a 13.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, he does hit with the short sword.
Oh no.
So there's going to be a little bit of damage. Oh wow, minimum 4 damage. And then I'm fairly certain it's your turn. Because I think you
What about
were...
Yeah, it's...
Oh yeah, Zelvire. Oh, Zelvire, do you want to use your turn to pick up the bean, or do you want to continue fighting first?
Yeah, he's not gonna die or anything, right? So she'll just, yeah.
Okay.
She'll just,
Yeah, because she said she went to pick him up, and I'm like, okay, that's her action and stuff. But there's more combatants, so I figured she'd want to do that instead.
Yeah, she'll get him later.
She will pick up the bean later.
You better not kill him, boss.
I make no promises. I guess
Okay.
you'll just have to save him faster than I kill him.
Okay, challenge accepted, old man.
All right.
Okay. She can see into that little room right in front of the.
You can see into that room, yes.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Any tokens you can draw line of sight to normally is what you can see.
Okay, let me just. I gotta do some measurements, because I don't like counting. Oh fuck. Okay.
You know what? I feel that.
They were.
Is this good? Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh, you're getting all up in that, aren't you?
Okay.
And
well,
from there, I'm fairly certain you can see the third one in that room.
Yeah, I was gonna do something, but I can't math, so I fucked it up.
By the way, that third one looks significantly meaner and stronger than the other two.
Oh, he does? Does he?
Oh jeez.
Oh,
I
yeah,
was figuring
like-
that might have been the one that kept coming and berating us.
Does he look like wisdomy or anything?
Wise.
Let's see. He looks like a commander. I'll put
Okay.
it that way.
So he's not a wisdomy guy. Totally. Okay.
I guess you'll just have to throw some wisdom at him
Yeah.
and see if he jives with this universe.
Make that wisdom save, homie.
Oh, you're doing that. Okay.
It's gonna take that. I just
Okay. That's a failure.
Huzzah!
One human of your choice, wisdom save, or become charmed by you for the duration. Oh, they have advantage against charm. Okay, well, let's try that then.
Oh.
Oh, that's even worse. So no. Or be charmed by you for the duration. While the target is charmed in this way, a twisted crown of jagged iron appears on its head. Madness glows in its eyes. The charmed target must use its action before moving on each of its turns to make a melee attack. Oh,
That she chooses.
that's mean.
But
The
it can act
target can
normally.
act normally if you choose no creature, or if none is within reach.
Yeah, see, they were stupid by sitting in
Okay.
that room all together.
Okay.
How are they supposed to know you were gonna do that?
They were. That's the joke.
And it can make another save at the end of a turn.
At the end of each of its turn, on a success, it ends the spell.
And which it'll have advantage to end or just initially start. So
Mhm.
okay.
It's advantage against being charmed because it is still a charm effect. It still has the advantage.
So she gets guaranteed, hey, attack that guy one time.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome.
Yeah.
It's a
at least
guaranteed one at this point. So, which
the
one
way-
are you designating?
The one in the front.
Let
the
me
one
let me
with the-
simplify this.
What's your character's name again? I keep forgetting.
Rathmorn.
Rathmore, there we go.
So you're having him target blue.
Yes, although I cannot see the die. I'm assuming it's blue.
Okay.
Just
Can you not?
Your line of sight.
Well, it's obscured by
Oh,
the...
okay.
I mean, you
The
can
other
see
one is
where they
red.
are.
So yes. Yeah. Okay. So you're having it target blue. Cool. That would put it to Kenneth, I believe.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
never asked me if I want to do a bonus action, boss.
Do you want to do a bonus action?
Well, not right now, but maybe another
Well,
time.
there you go.
So am I good to go?
You are good to go, sir.
I guess I'll move out a little bit so I can see a little bit better.
Mhm.
And then I'm going to aim at the front one and I'm going to Eldritch Blast again.
Sounds good. Unfortunately, 13 misses.
Oh,
Dang, they're wearing armor.
well.
I think it's sad that you did better when you were blind.
I
That is
I had
true.
I used to play a gunslinger that whenever anything would like get up within melee range, like, and I had disadvantage, he would just hit every time. He would shoot better with disadvantage.
That's funny. All right. Anything else?
I don't think I have any bonus actions I can do.
All right. Cool beans. Let's see. So, seeing as how you two have blue covered, Viserys is going to target red because he can't see anyone else, enemy-wise. Let's see, what was the spell he was going to throw at him? Oh, big sad. You know what? He's just going to throw a magic missile at him. Because, why not, right?
Guaranteed hit.
Yep. It's not a ton of damage, but damage is damage.
Imagine
Alrighty
dying
then.
magic missile. That's like the saddest thing ever.
You said what?
Said imagine dying to magic missile.
I mean, you joke, but when someone throws a 9th tier magic missile at you, you wish you're dead.
There are also many ways to augment that spell.
Yeah, like Jim's magic missile. So with that, I do believe Matt's turn is up.
Yes. And I shall use my planar warrior feature as a bonus action to choose blue. And then hit him with
Okay.
the club.
Sounds good.
How do I roll again? I always forget. Is it slash first?
Yeah. Slash.
I was about to say, no, clubs do bludgeoning, not slashing, you goober. Took me a minute to realize you were talking about how to put the input for the die roll in.
And then is it space then plus, or is it just plus?
Slash
after?
R
Yes.
space D whatever. Yeah.
And then the plus is there a space between the plus?
Yeah, there's no spaces with
No.
the plus.
Okay.
Once you start typing like 1D whatever, it's all just one chain. Hmm.
I don't
Also,
know
if
the
it's a
7
1D
hits.
something shorthand, you don't need to put the 1 in. So
But in this case, that's a miss.
Alright. That's all I can do.
Alrighty then. If that's the case, that brings it to the NPC's turns.
Don't kill the myconoid.
They go before me?
Yeah. They go between you and Raph.
Oh, because I was able to
Oh no,
attack
the
this guy.
NPCs don't. No, you're right. You go and then NPCs go. They go between you and Bumbles.
Because I remember I got the attack on, and then one of the NPCs killed
Yeah.
it, and it's like
Yeah.
I did. I went first.
Nope, you are first. You are correct.
Can I grab the hand crossbow off the dead guy in front of me?
Absolutely. If you really wanted to, you could also toss it to Rathmorn.
Over this
That'd be my.
drop.
Yeah,
Yep.
what kind of roll would that be? I wouldn't want to test it. If it's anything related to Dex, not happening.
It would be strength if it's a thrown weapon. But as long as you are within 10 feet, you don't actually have to make a check for it.
I would go here, so it'd be 20 feet, and I would toss it to him then with no check. So now you have a hand crossbow, Matt.
1 bolt.
Hey, you know what? It's better than nothing than like a melee pipe thing. Okay.
Well,
Also, to be fair,
It is
all of the drow, the basic drow, have these on them, so you could just loot them when they're dead.
hopefully these ones have like keys for shackles.
So the guy who had a short sword, I got the short sword off. He also had a hand crossbow with bolts on it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, he just went in for melee to keep his friend safe.
Tibble would relay that to Rathmore in case he was hoping for more.
Oh,
ammunition.
the NPCs had their turn. 1 second, Blue might not be alive.
Uh-oh. Well, so just picking it up and tossing it to him, that was my action?
Yeah, tossing it would have been your action.
Yeah, that's fine. Based on positioning.
Oh no.
Wait, I forget. Did the Crown of Madness wear off after his first turn?
At the end of his turn, he gets to make the save, but
Up to a minute.
Did he fail again?
we're gonna find out because I forgot he had to attack Blue because you told him to. Yeah, he passed.
Oh, well, oh, wait. Cutting
Mhm.
words, maybe? Yes. Did I do that?
You can do that.
Cool.
So you burn up Bardic Inspiration, and whatever the highest number is, you're hoping a 1d6 will.
Aw, man, that's some bullshit.
Did he only barely pass?
I don't know.
They do
No.
have
Well, I
Oh,
can't
it
do
is
the
after
dice
all.
rolls. I gotta guess with this one, man.
Yeah, it was way more than just a barely pass. To be fair, even if you had rolled a 6, there was a good chance he still passed.
Dang.
That was a good roll.
Yeah.
Well, let's kill him. He's pissed Zalviri off. He needs to die.
I mean, to be fair, he was pissing everybody off because he's killing people, but, whatever. Okay, so now it's the NPC's turn. Prince is going to come back over here. He can't get to where he wants to go, so he's just going to kind of chill there.
Oh, am I in your way? I'm sorry.
Well, he wanted to get into the tower, but he doesn't have the movement speed to do that. This dude's going to move up.
There's a gorilla.
No, actually. Yeah, it's an orc.
Oh.
His name is Runt. I like how they give him his gear, even though he doesn't actually have his gear right now. All right. So next is, I think Bumbles finally gets his first turn in combat.
My
Hooray!
God.
All right, Bumbles.
Okay. So
By the way, keep in mind that flint does still act as a dagger, so you could use it thrown as well.
yes, I'm aware. That is good to know.
Just to kind of piss off a mage away from you. Just quit casting spells.
That's fair. So, realizing that combat is happening now that he's done experimenting with this little piece of flint, he will rush into the fray. Let's see, 15 gets him there. Let's see. How do you feel about moving through allies? Is it half movement, full movement?
You can move full. You can use full movement through allies. However, you cannot stop on an ally square
That makes sense.
unless you are significantly smaller than them.
Okay. So 20, 25, 30, 35. So what is this ahead of us? Is this like a stairwell, a pedestal? What is this little circular thing?
It's a
that he's towering?
bridge.
Ah, okay.
Mm-hmm.
So when you say stop, do you mean end my turn there, or could I like do something sort of next to somebody and then leave?
You would basically need to complete your movement. If completing your movement would land you on an allied square, you can't stop there.
So like if I
So like if you still have movement left over, then you're fine.
Okay, yeah. So I'm
Or
sort
a
of
form of
I'm rushing in through my allies, which you notice, despite his size, he's quite nimble through all of you as he passes through. And he gets up to right here, and he will, using his longer than most humanoids' limbs, go to take a swipe at which of these two looks beefier? Arguably.
definitely the one to the south.
Okay.
Definitely.
Then he will go for the one to the north, because he's a coward. I think, yeah, it's a long limb that should be able to hit him, using my bugbear. And he will go in for a strike against him. Sadly, not at advantage. But where's my dagger? There's dagger. And because of this weird flint, I can't do that anyways. Oi! I'm rolling great for this combat. It's great.
Hey, you
that's
know
Just
what?
I rolled.
It's not a nat 1.
This is also true. And he will then, he runs up, tries to hit them, misses, realizes, and then immediately dashes as a bonus cunning action back out of the fray.
That makes sense.
Once he
Give me
realizes he
one
screws up.
second.
Tibble just marvels at your agility. I mean, someone that big moving that fast in that few seconds. Come on, man.
Ah, he's bigger, so that means he won't move as fast. Oh god, he's just as fast.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It's, as usual, bugbear's terrifying.
Zelviri also
Alright.
gives you like a good a glance, like, oh my god, that's impressive.
I was more impressed by
and-
how he hit him from so far away.
And that will end Bumble's very sad turn.
I mean, all I did was deliver one little hand crossbow. I didn't do much on my turn.
So he's
Oh,
gonna step
no.
up. And then he's gonna attack Rathmorn.
No way. I wonder why.
I'm thinking it's a yes way, actually.
This isn't agony. What do you mean?
Oh, he only gets one swing in.
Oh, that's good.
He has multiple? Of course he has multiple.
Oh. So you can see him attempt to attack you. His sword bounces off the stone wall, flings back, broken, and just hits the drow behind him in the face. He's not dead yet, but he is not feeling happy. That's a critical fail, so that's the end of his turn immediately. The other drow, you know what? Not feeling this. So with that, Zelvire, you're up.
Oh. Oh, okay.
Oh wait, yeah, because top of the order is them, then you.
So, well, what's this right here?
Spider webs and a
Ooh.
very, 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 very steep drop.
So we can walk on it?
Walking is relative. It's so first of all, those spider webs are at least 10 feet below the bridge you're currently on.
Oh.
But then on top of that, they are spider webs, so it is very likely that you will get stuck in them rather than being able to walk on them. A monk
Dang.
might be able to do it, but last I checked, bards are unable to do that.
That's crazy. Okay, well,
I know, right?
give me like 2 seconds to read something right quick, okay?
I'll give you a little longer than that. I'm running to the restroom real quick.
Okay, don't die.
No promises.
God damn it. Rathmorn, if you weren't right there, I'd blow your ass off this damn bridge.
You've done it to so many other people. Like, you really.
I-
Why are you?
I've gotten more like conscious of what each spell does, so I'm not gonna go ahead and do this spell that could kill everybody. And
If it's just
Where could
knocking
you have
me
possibly
off, I'll
learned
be
this,
fine.
shut up! Come on now, Nick.
What did she do?
She plays a wild magic sorcerer in another game we're in.
She relishes the chaos of it.
Come on now.
If it's just gonna knock me off, I will be fine.
Actually, no. It would. I think it pushes you forward, so you should be fine.
It's directional.
Yeah.
And it's not gonna push that guy off. Oh, I don't think it'll push him off anything.
No, I just want more room so we can all get closer to him.
That well, we don't. We just it's not what we have. We just don't have room, and you have to work around that.
I mean, I don't need to get closer. I can just keep shooting my Eldritch Blast from back here.
I want to.
Yeah, that has a long range.
You know, I think I'm gonna do that. I really want to get closer.
Shh, just shove me off. Then I'll be fine.
Well,
No,
don't
shove it.
encourage that kind of the precedent, dude.
She will do it.
I know, but
You
I'll be
will
fine.
do it.
He said he's fine.
How are you gonna get back up? We don't know
No,
this
he's not gonna-
terrain.
No, I'm not gonna push him off. I'm pushing him forward
No, you
Not
push
down.
me off. I'll be fine.
Why would you push him into an enemy?
because he's right there anyway. They're gonna be. It's fine.
How is it fine?
That's what killed my monk.
Fine. He just wants to be able to have more room. Is all.
Just shove me into
Well,
the spider
are you?
webs, I'll be fine.
Well, weren't you initially glad that you didn't have to be in melee range in the first place? Now
Yeah,
you-
Yeah, but like my rapier got, or my. Well. I guess
you
it-
have that pipe.
A what?
You have that club.
It's a club. You think I can smack that guy from right here?
I mean,
You could throw it.
did you want to
Actually, wait a
trade?
minute, hold on,
Did you want to
hold
trade weapons?
Let me just do something. Oh, so I could get in there.
Yeah, but then you might take a opportunity attack. Out.
No.
No,
if I do
diagonally
this,
above or below him.
if I do this. Yeah, that damn, this room is dark.
Mm-hmm. That's because it is very tiny.
So I can get right there, like legally.
Mm-hmm.
Legally.
Oh, neat.
Yeah, you could squeeze in there.
Don't kill my character, boss.
I mean,
You're doing this on your own accord. I don't. What do you want him to do
It's just-
exactly?
it's just- there's just so much. Anyways. Oh man, you made me forget what I was gonna do. Oh, I was gonna do the earth tremor, so I wouldn't hit Wrathborn. That's why I moved over here.
Hmm. Yeah, and it's probably a good thing you didn't do that on a rickety bridge.
Yeah, there's also that.
I don't think it would have been very kosher. Okay, so Earth Tremor.
What the fuck?
Hey, damage is damage if it fails.
Damage is damage. Unfortunately, it's a deck save, and he's really good at Nevermind.
I love when that happens.
So he takes 1 damage.
Yep.
And is currently prone, which means all melee attacks against him currently have advantage.
Is this area stone or earth?
It is stone.
Oh, yay! It's difficult terrain now.
Hmm. 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 So. Okay. So from inside, the area is difficult terrain. From the outside, Raph, you see the stalactite is starting to crack.
Oh. You might want to get out of there quickly.
Is this a door
Like-
right here?
Yes, it is.
This one right here?
Actually, that reminds me. Thank you for reminding me. I forgot. Because the other dude just kind of booked it. He didn't shut the door behind him.
Oh,
You know
okay.
what? Fair.
So I could go over there and get out and risk an opportunity. You know, it's fine.
Well,
It's fine.
he is prone.
He's prone,
yeah,
so
there's
he has
that.
disadvantage.
Okay, well, we're just gonna go out here and not get, messed up by a stalactite.
Oh.
Did he? hit himself.
So with his other short sword,
You did not crit on that, did you?
he didn't. Not you.
Raph, I don't think you're supposed to be the tank here.
Oh
I know,
man.
I want to get out of here.
I think I have more health than you.
Yes, yes, you do.
Hey, who's our healer, by the way? I kind of forgot.
A little bit you, a little bit me.
Oh.
Yeah.
And rangers have
Good
some
God.
helpful utilities stuff too.
Yeah.
Why are you over there saying good God? That's not a good thing.
So you see him attempt to hit you with his second short sword, and ends up stabbing himself in the foot.
Critical
This guy's
fumble.
not a very good.
And as he does this, the drow at the other end of the bridge just kind of drops dead.
Oh. Damn.
Wait, what?
How did he kill another drow at the end of the bridge by stabbing his own foot?
It wasn't the fact that he stabbed his own foot. You could look at the broken rapier when you get a moment. Or you could look at his rapier after you're done murdering him.
That's if it doesn't fall into the... What is it? Water? Underneath?
Well, to be fair, as long as she doesn't do any more earth tremors right now, it should be fine.
Ooh. Are you saying I should do some more?
Unless
Yeah,
we're
If
on
you
his
want to take
rapiers.
away positions for you guys to stand
Swords.
on, then sure. Oh, by the way, while you're in there, the reason there were 3 people guarding that, you notice there are chests lining the walls, even though they didn't depict them at all.
As always.
Yeah, so there's a bunch of stuff in there. That being said, if you want to sink all that treasure, by all means, earth trimmer away.
Well, I mean, if she had noticed that, she's not going to do it again.
Yeah. Also, while you're standing there, you can see that your earth trimmer has caused cracks to form around the stalactite, roughly at the base of the door, going all the way around.
Ah, okay.
So basically, if you do it again, you sink that entire stalactite. Which, I mean, cool, everybody in there dies, but so does all the treasure. Also, for future reference, for Jess and Nick, roundabouts now is when we would normally call it, just because I usually have to work in the morning. However, the schedules have changed recently. So me personally, I don't have to be at work tomorrow at all. So we can keep going for a little bit of an extra long first session.
I have a doctor's appointment tomorrow at 11:30, so I'm actually not going into work.
You know what? That's
good.
fair.
I'm good for a while longer as well. So
But I just wanted to be clear that normally this is around the time we would stop wrapping up, or at least we would finish the encounter, maybe do a little looting, and then wrap up.
sounds good.
All right, so Zalvire, you walked out of there. He attacked himself, trying to hit you. So that was the end of your turn, or did you want to do anything else?
Ah, see, you learned from last time. No,
Well, I mean, you
actually-
inspired Viserys that one time, but I don't remember you having any much else to do as a bonus action.
I have plenty. You just haven't seen it yet. Also, the guy
Oh.
that I wanted to do some stuff to is dead, so there's that.
Yeah. You can find out why in a minute. All right. So that is the end of your turn?
It is.
All right. What was your character's name? Kenneth? Kenny? Kenneth.
Kenneth, Kenny, or Ken.
All right. So Ken, go ahead.
Kenny.
Oh my god, you guys killed Kenny. You bastards.
No. I don't think
Unfortunately, a
I
10 does not hit him.
Nope. And again, I don't think I have anything I can do as a bonus action. So I guess that's pretty much it.
All right, fair enough. So if that's the case, I believe it is Viserys's turn, and then it's Tibble's turn, and then it's the NPC's turn. So
Wait, what did
Um,
Rathmon do?
Yeah.
wait, Rathorn? Where did
in
Rathorn go?
between Tibble and.
Oh yeah, that's right, Rathorn.
Yeah.
Because it was 14, and then
12.
yeah. So Viserys is going to shoot him, and then Rathorn's turn after that. So let's go, baby. You know what? Why not another magic missile? Because he can. All right, that ain't bad. Okay, Rathorn, go.
I'm going to use my planar warrior bonus action, and then smack him with the beam. So I get advantage, right?
Because he's prone, yes. Which is one of the reasons that Viserys used Magic Missile, because Magic Missile doesn't miss, and he didn't feel like rolling with disadvantage. Because ranged attacks against prone targets grants disadvantage.
Fry isn't Bard.
Does an 11 hit?
An 11.
I don't think so.
Unfortunately, no.
Okay. And then because he's prone, I'm going to go back. To here.
That's fair. He will attempt to swing on you with disadvantage. Ah, okay, so that was either a crit or a total of 10.
Whew. At least I have Dex.
Yeah, I know, right? That would have hit Viserys. So that is a miss. It's not a critical miss, but it is a miss. Anything else?
That is all I can do on my turn.
All right. I do believe Tibble is next.
And the guy in front of me, like that looks that is assuredly like the leaderish guy, right?
He looks like a captain, but he's not the one who's been tormenting you specifically this entire time.
But he looks tougher than the other guys that have been.
Oh yeah, by a lot. The only two people you think would be tougher are the priestess and the dude with the scars on his face.
But as far as we're concerned in our immediate area, he's the toughest out of the three guys.
Yes.
Okay.
He is currently the strongest immediately near you.
I mean, he's the only near it.
24 to attack with inflict wounds.
Oh yeah.
$16 necrotic.
Does my hand smell bad to you?
More powerful than a short sword, okay?
Mm-hmm. No, you're right. Anything else?
Everyone else is at bay. Even if whoever, like, no one's damaged, right? Except maybe a rough one a little.
Yeah, it took 4.
Viserys has a teeny bit of damage.
But
Like,
Rathmore is safely
minuscule.
away right now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Both of the ones.
And
that
so
were
is Viserys
away.
at this point.
He would stay where I was thinking about getting in there with him, but so someone else would have a chance to come on the side. But actually, yeah. If Bubbles ended up wanting to come behind me, or one of the NPCs wanted to come and fight melee wise, I could just go inside the building with him.
Bumbles has
does
a
have reach.
10-foot reach.
Oh, true.
So
On
he could
his
literally
turn.
reach around you.
On his turn, but yeah.
Okay, yeah, then he would stay here then to block beginning from any of the other people.
But that was the whole thing, is like if anybody wanted to attack, well, Bumbles, if he wanted to attack, has a 10-foot reach.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
But like say like the blue guy who clawed the other one up, I didn't know if he wanted to do it too.
Yeah, that's fair. To be fair, though, if he wanted to, you've seen him be dexterous enough to get into where he needs to get. So
Okay, yeah, then he holds his. He makes a stand where he is. Then, one hand looking slightly magic-y, and the other one having a short sword. A weird grass-haired looking elf just protecting the others. In turn.
all right, fair enough. So the prince is going to get in there. He's going to get all up in that. And he's going to attempt to do the same thing to this guard captain that he did to the other dude. With gusto.
The friend.
Only one hit this time. What was your attacks again? Oh yeah, you had the little ones.
Did it look like my necrotic damage actually did a solid amount of damage to him, or was it like, oh, that was just a drop in the bucket?
I mean, you're doing solid hits.
I'm not though.
Well, I'm burning spell. I burned a spell slot for that one. Okay, I only have so many.
Yeah, dude's got a lot of health. You did a sizable chunk of it. All right. So that was his turn. The orc NPC, he doesn't really have a way of doing anything combat-wise, but he knows that he's bigger than most of the other people in the cell, so he's going to stand guard there. That puts it to top of the order.
Which means it's down.
Yep, guard captain's going to stand up for half of his movement. And he's going to attempt to attack Tibble.
Why would he attack me? Not the blue thing that just attacked him.
Because you did a lot more. Take out the mage first. Oh, he's not taking anybody out with that hit. What's your AC?
10.
10. Oh, he actually just barely hit you. Okay.
Wait, did you say he just barely hit him? Yeah.
He means he rolled a 10 to attack. And normally with having literally any dex
Are you
modifier, you would miss.
Are you gonna cutting words him?
You sure as hell know I am.
All right. Let's see what you got.
Why? Why is it always a 1?
It doesn't matter. He missed.
Yeah, no,
he needed it.
that one is just enough to do it.
Oh, okay, good.
So that took it from a hit, which would have done a lot, to a very nice miss.
Does Elvira do any special shit talking?
I don't know, actually. You know what?
Haha,
No,
you stabbed your own foot, you loser.
Honestly, that's what I was gonna say. She's gonna insult him for what he did.
All right, so that's the end of his turn. Speaking of Zelvira, you now get your reaction back, as it is your turn.
Cool.
Are you completely out of bardic inspiration though?
Yeah, I am. I don't know. I feel like
Modifier. Yeah.
I kind of. You know what? That's what's fucked up about my character. We gotta fix that. Anyway.
Next level. You'll get it on short rests. It's great.
No, it's just like my charisma is not a bard charisma, is what I'm trying to say. Anyways, I might use my respect to fix that, but all right. So Should I just hit this guy? Just smack him?
With what?
That, where did I put it?
The club.
The pipe.
Yeah, wasn't it a, you said it was
Strength weapon.
a club or
Yeah,
something like that was what it was?
It's considered a club, so it's
Okay.
1d20 plus strength. And
That
I
inc-
think
that includes
bards
a
are
negative. That
proficient
includes.
with that.
Yeah, that includes a negative
They're
one if you have 8
symbols, so
strength.
Everyone.
Yeah.
is-
Why
And
do
then
you
it does
assume I have 8
1d4 plus strength.
I just wanna make sure
No,
people
he's
are aware.
saying if you have negatives, it still applies.
Oh, okay.
So, as an
Mhm.
example, we have a party member with an 8 strength.
There
It would
we go.
apply to him.
Alright, she's gonna smack him.
Luckily, I think that party member picked up the equivalent of a dagger, right?
I mean, I also have
So-
strength, so.
I have 8 strength.
A 4. Wait a minute. Is that
Yeah.
Is that a hit?
But-
What the hell is that?
And that's
weird.
a lot of people with 8 strength.
I do
I
not have
planned-
8 strength.
I planned to just Eldritch Blast my way through most things.
Wait.
That's,
Okay, yeah,
that's
the
very
first doesn't
fair.
hit.
No, the first
Look,
one
I
does not
usually
hit.
play strength characters. I was trying not to this time around.
It's just like
That's fair.
This doesn't look right. The attack doesn't look right, but it's right.
D20 plus 2, which is your proficiency.
No, I don't. No, I'm sorry. Fuck. I fucked up.
Do you just have 10
What?
strength?
No, I don't have proficiency in clubs. I put the club in by accident because I was trying to put club on my sheet, but I put the proficiency. So it's not. It's
Bards aren't
just-
proficient in clubs?
No, they're
Clubs are
not.
simple. Everyone has.
Just
proficiency
minus
simple.
the 2. You know,
Oh wait, they
it's
have
not gonna
simple
hit.
weapons?
What?
Well, a club is a simple weapon. That's why I was confused.
But,
Oh.
yeah, you're
Simple
proficient,
weapons. You are proficient with it.
Okay, well
Yeah,
then.
you
Like, I
get,
think
when,
right.
when it says
everybody's
simple weapons, you get
proficient simple.
every simple weapon under that list.
Oh,
as
okay,
proficient,
gotcha.
So,
Well then, yeah, it still doesn't hit.
No, 4 doesn't hit, but it's. Anyway, no, 4 does not hit. Anything else?
That's so sad. Then yeah, that's it.
All right, cool beans. You know
What's
what?
his face still has Bardic, by the way.
Oh, Viserys? Yeah.
He doesn't
Uh,
have anything to even use it.
He-
He's
use
not
it
using it
on,
right now, but he does have it for the next hour. So
Okay.
he might use it later, but for the
10
moment,
minutes.
he's going to use. They changed it in 1D&D to an hour, so I've just been using the hour.
oh, okay, fair enough.
I know, right? That's a much better bardic inspiration.
Oh yeah,
So 1, 2, 3. I mean, 10 minutes is good, but like,
You
let's
can-
be real.
He can use
Like
it to
an
help him
hour,
heal, by
though.
the way, or do more damage.
So he's gonna do magic missile. He's gonna pew
Wait,
pew.
I thought I was after. I thought I was next.
Mhm.
Oh, you are. You're right.
Yeah.
You,
Which
in
means-
fact, are. So
means
Eldritch
try to-
Blast.
Time to try to Eldritch Blast him. That's a 15 hit.
So do you want the good news or the bad news?
Bad news first.
It does not hit.
I don't see how there could be a good news.
It's not a nat 1.
Fair enough.
Hey man, don't knock it. With the way this group has rolled during some sessions, not having a nat 1 is a godsend. Man, we're just missing everything. Yeah, but they're not nat 1s like that one session. Because there was one session, I swear, they rolled like 12 nat 1s. Yeah, it was bad. Alright. So I think that was it for you, right?
Yeah, pretty sure I still have no bonus actions that I can use at all.
Yet. Alright. Viserys is going to launch magic missiles. He does a decent chunk of damage. But the dude's still standing. So that, I believe, puts it to Rathorn?
Yes.
Yeah, Rathorn and then Tibble.
And Rathborn, you have enough ammunition, right? Because you're able to get the one I gave you, and also the dead drow near you.
I can't really pick that up at the moment anyway. Well, I could probably pick it up.
As
like,
part of a movement, you can.
Yeah. So I probably would have just grabbed like 2 off the dead body while going by, unless I only had like a couple.
Well, they'd be in their bolt quiver, so
Oh, okay.
you could pick up that. It would have 20 bolts in it. Or, no, bolts are sold in 10, so 10 bolts in it.
Okay. So
Plus the one that was loaded into the crossbow that you were tossed.
I'd use
So
my
you currently have 11 shots available.
I'd use my bonus action to use the planar warrior feature and then shoot at him with the hand crossbow.
Alrighty. He is no longer prone, so you do not take disadvantage on this.
A lot of force damage in this group.
Being very
I don't do
forceful.
force. I do necrotic and radiant. Maybe with time fire.
Keep that radiant away from Viserys.
He hasn't shown the radiant so far though. He's only done necrotic, which I'm sure is perfectly welcome.
Yeah, fair enough.
14.
14, unfortunately, does not hit.
Dang.
Wait, why +3?
What?
Are you proficient with hand crossbow?
It's Marshall.
So there you go. It's Dex plus proficiency.
Yep.
Yeah.
So we'll
It would
just
be
tack
5.
your proficiency on that.
So it would be 16.
Oh yeah.
Unfortunately, 16 also does not hit.
Damn.
Yeah, he's got some
What
pretty
kinda-
good AC.
I was gonna say, what kind of armor is he wearing?
Chain shirt.
Yeah, I'll do it.
Mm-hmm.
Does he have a shield?
Nope. No, he does not. Alright, with Rathmorn done, that puts it to Tibble.
I'm gonna do another inflict wounds.
Does my hand smell bad to you?
You said 16 does not hit.
16 does not hit. So apparently no. Your hand does not smell bad to him. Alright, NPC. Alright, Prince, let's see what you got. Oh, those are poopy bad. Only one of those hits. Oh, that's poopy bad damage, too. Alright, that was his turn. Top of the order.
Pet.
I don't
Oh,
know.
nope.
We got
Oh,
a
nope.
bear.
Bumbles is in the fight, I forgot. Your
Yeah,
nat
sorry
one
about
is
your
over.
tracking, buddy. At some point, but not right now. Anyways.
It's been a while since I've had to keep track of 5 people. And you guys just joined today.
Nah.
Alright,
no worries.
so. Nick.
Okay.
Bumbles.
So, Bumbles, sad that the only enemy he sees is just slightly out of his range for what he wants to do. So he will run up 15 feet to about here. Using his long
Mhm.
limbs, he will sort of just kind of like. You think he's going to probably go over you, Tibble, because of his height and whatnot, but he actually goes under you and like sort of like his arm just sneaks through like under your armpit almost and just goes in for a stab real quick. So it's very disorienting for the drow, and he will go for a strike. Is this weird flint that he has? Let's see if we can hit, because if I do sneak, let's see. Let's try this again. I think a 23 might hit though.
I don't know. That's cutting it a little close. Yeah, 23 hits.
Awesome. Oof. So he will take 11 points of piercing damage.
Ah, I
For
see.
a dagger, that's pretty good.
It's very good.
You know, I'd say that's pretty decent. You know, about that decent.
Nice. Okay. He will then move in, quickly scan this downed foe for any helpful items.
Oh yeah, this
Yes.
this room is full of chests and stuff. Would he happen to have a
It
key on him?
is. Yes, he does.
So he would definitely take the key. It's on him, and and basically any other relevant stuff you could guide up with this, bonus action probably.
That's fair. So on him, he has one broken short sword and one not broken short sword. The not broken short sword is poisoned. And that is why the other drow at the other end of the other bridge died shortly after he made it to the other side.
Residual poison damage. Yeah.
Residual poison damage.
I love their
Meanwhile,
poisons.
yeah, drow do love their poisons a lot. They don't poison their crossbow bolts, which is really dumb.
It is really dumb. I don't know why they don't.
Like, you'd think of all the things to poison, the one that keeps you at a safe distance would be the number one, but whatever. Okay, so in here, you will find your lost gear for you and everyone else in that cage, by the way. Which there does appear to be an elven prince suit in here. Unfortunately, it does not appear that it will fit the Quaggan. Quaggoth.
Not anymore.
Strange. Well.
That doesn't stop him from putting the pants on, though.
So are we out of turn order at this stage, or are we still in it
Yes,
right now?
currently you are out of turn order, and you also have access to all of the gear that your characters had going into this.
Neat.
So
Yay.
there's that. In addition to everybody's accoutrement, you also happen to find 6 chain shirts, 6 suits of studded leather armor, 6 shields, 6 hand crossbows, 20 cases of hand crossbow bolts. Each of these cases has 20 bolts, 6 short swords, and 10 daggers.
So that's a lot
6
of stuff.
I'm not done.
Oh god.
6 bags of caltrops, each bag having 20 caltrops. 4 100-foot-long coils of silken rope. 2 building hammers that are not suitable as weapons, and 2 bags of iron spikes. 10 spikes per bag. And don't worry, I will post this in chat so you have a list. But
Appreciate it.
yeah,
I do tend to write things down when he adds them, so if you don't feel like writing them down, I will at least. And I do have a bag of holding to put stuff in.
so yeah, if that's an upgrade to anybody, congratulations, you now have access to it.
Is studded leather still light?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Sweet. Because I only have regular leather right now.
Are you serious? We didn't have to pay Tibble.
We didn't know what was in here.
Yeah,
We didn't know how far we would have to go to even get to our
Want
stuff
my
again.
money back, goddammit.
It literally disappears via the magic ritual, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Bumbles would grab a couple upgrades from that list. Mostly the studded leather and the hand crossbow with some bolts.
A single crossbow?
It's a hand crossbow.
I mean, to be fair, if the rest of them are just sitting in the bag of holding, it's not like he won't have access to them.
Yeah.
We have a bag of
True.
holding.
Yeah.
Yeah, Rathborn's carrying a bag of holding.
There you go. See, that's what I'm saying. Like, I didn't know that. So.
Yeah.
And now
just
you
tend
know,
to
and
write
knowing's half
stuff
the battle,
down.
G.I. Joe.
Yeah.
Tibble gets stressed, and so Tibble now is where Tibble, while everyone else is going through the chest, as soon as he finds the stuff, he just puts it on because he figures the sooner he can get himself prepared for battle again, he can protect more people sooner. And so he's in plate armor, and he's wearing boots of the elven kind, and has a cloak of the manta ray. So he just wants to protect people wherever.
Sure. Totes.
and he has he wields a battle axe, and he like throws down a crappy short sword, but like he doesn't like throw it down like he's insulted by it, but like I'm done with this now.
Be insulted.
Well, that was an interesting bit of fun. I'm glad to stretch the old bones. How about everybody else?
Glad to have my stuff back.
What was your name again?
You can call me Viserys, or V for short.
I want to Arcana check him.
Okay. What Arcana were you attempting to check? Also, don't forget to go back and pick up your bean.
Oh yes. What the hell is he?
Oh, Viserys?
What is he?
He's a skelly friend.
That's it.
As far as you can tell, yeah. Like,
Oh, okay.
what were you attempting to find out about him using Arcana?
Like, did somebody create him, or is he like cursed? Like, what's going on there?
So, you can't tell if it was a curse or not, but it does appear to be some sort of undead raising magic that has animated him. Which is why, when he touched the dagger, he couldn't do anything.
Okay, that's fair.
By the way, to say that flint dagger turns off magic, it would be closer to say it suspends magic. So, like, putting the dagger down reignited the mage hand you had already cast.
Some might say it's a dagger of, I don't know, like... damn it, I had the term in my head and I lost it, but it's, nullifies the magic temporarily.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's like an off switch.
I can't think of the word suddenly. It's bugging me.
Anti-magic?
Thank you. Anti-magic field, but it's an anti-magic dagger, which is very...
Also, is there a way for us to turn on, like, stealth advantage, like, permanently because of the boots? Because I want to forget.
I don't think there's a permanent setting
Yeah,
to it.
I'm looking at these
I don't
settings
remember.
and there's like nothing here.
No, not really.
You
You're
just gotta
gonna
remember
have
that
to
you gotta
remember.
Yeah, I know the worst thing ever, huh?
I know it.
So, let's see, which one was it? So, Ront tries to assert himself as the leader of the group now that he's decked out in his half plate with a giant battle axe and stuff. Now that he's got his weapons and armor, he's much more confident in his ability to lead the group. But if you guys have qualms with that, you could probably just shuts that down. Oh yeah, no, absolutely. You could just shut him down pretty quickly if you wanted to try.
Like killing him?
You don't necessarily have to kill him.
Denying his claim to leadership, as if it's because the random NPC orc is saying, "Okay, I'm the leader now. Everyone, follow me." And do you want to challenge that or not?
Oh.
Well, I mean, what better way to
orc.
challenge something than to kill them?
I know, but she
sorry.
wasn't sure. Yeah, she wasn't sure what was going on.
Yeah,
I know, she's never sure.
No. I mean,
That's not fair. She was very sure about picking up this little bean.
well, yeah, I want the fucking bean. But this orc guy needs to chill.
Tell him. Oh, I'm definitely not.
And what's someone of your size gonna do about it?
Oh, trust me.
Keep in mind, he didn't actually get to see you fight because he was over at the cage.
Oh, he was he?
Yeah, he didn't get to see you fight. Meanwhile, Viserys is like, this doesn't seem like a good idea, but if you want to, I'm not going to stop you.
So she'll take out her rapier and like twirl it around and shit and He like
Oh yeah, that flimsy little piece of metal ain't nothing compared to this.
maybe just
As he
kill him.
brandishes his axe. I mean, you could probably shank him really, really hard.
Or can I just intimidate him into submission?
I would say you'd probably have to hit him first. But
Oh,
if you
man.
deal enough damage, you don't have to roll the intimidation.
Oh, with a rapier.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, your favorite weapon.
Okay, but like this thing rolls terribly.
We'll see how it goes.
Okay. Oh shit. Okay.
That doesn't look terribly to me.
All right, let's see.
You want to try that damage?
Snap.
That looks like a pretty decent chunk of damage, almost like you aren't rolling terribly with it. Huh, about that. You think you can lead this party better than Shank? All right, we'll call it a draw. As he just kind of holds the hole in his stomach.
Now, because he's not like one of her targets, like she doesn't just go around murdering people like that. She will cure him because
Okay.
she'll say, think about what you say next time.
Fair enough. The rest of the NPCs are like, so do we have to follow you, or can we just like run?
I mean, y'all do whatever you want. You look kind of weak though, so if you want to.
Let's see.
Strength in numbers.
Oh yeah. So this dude, after he picks up his stuff, is like, well, I've got no loyalty to these people, so I'd be more than happy to join you.
Does the Myconid thingy say anything?
Let's see. Let me bring up his sheet.
Say may not be the right word
Okay,
for
does he
Myconid.
think it or whatever?
No. He conveys emotions of anxiety.
Oh, she'll like rub his head. Does he have a head?
Technically, the whole mushroom cap is his head.
Okay, then she'll rub the mushroom cap.
But yeah, through a little bit of poking and prodding, you kind of get a name of Stute.
That's a cute name. I shall protect you, Stute.
Meanwhile, the rest of them are like, yeah, okay, we're just gonna peace, if you don't mind.
Tibble would give like in Elvish like his regards to the Elven Prince and like tell him he hopes he figures things out.
Much obliged. All right, so, with that, I think this is a relatively good stopping point, just because we've introduced everybody and had a little bit of combat. Because the next session is going to be getting out of here, and that's going to take a lot.
All right.
Oh,
So, just so we have all of next session to worry about dealing with everything else that's about to happen, I feel like this would be a pretty good place to call it.
Absolutely.